Why did a bird just shit on my head? Like literally shit on my head, bro. I'm about to throw up.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way. I almost puked, but let me stay focused.
Like, I'm about to throw the up. Like,
they catching feelings, you catching flights. Breaking hearts is your only vice. You a hot girl, attitude is ice cold.
hey, homegirl. Long time no see. I know you know where I'm going because you read the title of the video. You know where I'm going. So yeah, I just got out the shower. It's crazy how I'm starting this year off with the same location that I did last year. You know, but it's my mommy's birthday. Well, her birthday was at the beginning of the month, but I was stupid to go at the end. So that's when we went. But it's my mommy's birthday and we are going to Puerto Rico. Yay! This is a lot of moisturizer. I'm about to gua sha. But not even get ready with me. Gua sha while I update y'all on the plans. So, not even the plans, just what's going on right now, just on T, okay? It's currently 7:10. We're supposed to be leaving at 7:45. Or my uncle's supposed to be picking us up at 7:45. And my mother is the only one with clothes on. My dad didn't even finish packing yet. Like, this is so funny. I always make it out the house on time though. So yeah, but I'm very excited to experience this with my parents. For the most part, we're doing all new stuff except for like 1 or 2 activities. So very excited to experience it. Huh? Girl, the way I wasn't ready for like another hour, mama, daddy, please forgive me. Okay. They don't normally take trips and stuff, so I'm happy that I'm the one that is kind of starting them off strong. Hopefully this starts their journey of travel. My homegirl had took her mom to New York and she just said something while she was there that really resonated with me. She was like realizing it's your parents' first time living too. So that's something that I'm gonna take with me. Shout out to Chanel. Y'all will see her soon. But that's something that really resonated with me and something that I had to really realize about my parents. And it's completely fine, but it's just really exciting. So very excited for this trip. I will catch y'all in the next city, or I'll catch y'all in the airport, whichever one. I gotta get back in the groove. So I'm gonna catch y'all. Cause no way, how did I lose something or get something stolen again? Every time I come to Puerto Rico, again, I'm 2 for 2. All I did was step foot off the plane. I'm 2 for 2. So welcome to my MTV Cribs tour. Now, as an Airbnb girly, this Airbnb is definitely top 3, like aesthetically, or like top 5 for real, aesthetically from like all of the Airbnbs that I have stayed in. But it's probably bottom 3 regarding just like the amenities that it included. Like, the furniture and stuff was broken outside on the terrace. Like, they had a horrible attitude. They didn't give me and my parents enough towels and washcloths to last throughout the entire week we were there, which really upset me. And I was really more so upset because that's something that my parents had to experience firsthand, and the fact that they don't travel a lot. So yeah, here is the broken furniture. This is the terrace. The terrace is nice, but it's missing a chair. One. Well, it's only one chair right there. Obviously, you can see the broken chairs over there. Like, I understand this is an urban area, so the view was okay, but it was just, that really bothered me. And the fact that they were just terrible communicators. They brought us the towels we requested, like, our last day. Like, I don't recommend this Airbnb at all, but it was pretty cheap, especially for the area we were in. But overall, it just wasn't, I wasn't pleased. So this is day 2. We took a tour of Old San Juan. This is our tour guide, Harry. He was so nice. Like, he was super sweet. He actually waited for us too. We was CPT. Okay, colored people time. Like, we was late. And I felt so bad because he was so sweet, but he gave us water and stuff, and he also gave us a really thorough tour. We went to a lot of chapels, which was very, very interesting, especially from the perspective of a person that's not very religious. But going to like temples, like chapels and stuff, in mosques, like underground, like this was dope. Like being able to actually be inside of a tomb, like of multiple people, like it was insane. But it was a very, very surreal experience. I was very taken back, but it was something that I was able to take in wholly, which I appreciate. All of their churches and chapels were ultimately the same, but they were very different. The art in everyone was beautiful, and I think that's something, like, as an art girly, that I really appreciated, honestly. Especially like the different depictions of like Jesus and God and their disciples. I thought that was dope because, you know, art is up for interpretation. So that was just really, really dope for me. I really enjoyed that. So this is Carmelo Anthony's dad's like old neighborhood. This is La Parel. It's like on the outskirts because they try to push like the locals out once like Puerto Rico not necessarily got money, but they kind of got colonized by the US. It's really interesting. So like Carmelo Anthony's court is down there, but at night it's the hood. If you know, you know. So go down there to party and stuff, go down there, but you can't take your phone. Like, in my video next week, I'm gonna show y'all and I'm gonna tell y'all where to go and where not to go. But yeah, this was just really a dope experience. I 1000% suggest this tour. And once again, with the budgeting video that's coming out next week, I'm going to include all the links and all the prices to everything. This is Anita. This is the best ice cream I ever had in my life. And if you know, you know, I am a ice cream connoisseur, okay? Gelato, sherbet, frozen yogurt, anything with milk and flavor, I'm on that. This was the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. I think they have an Anita in New York. I think I saw it before. Don't quote me. I should have looked it up before I made this video, but I didn't. That always had a dumb, stupid line, and I'm not standing in a line in New York that's that long. This ice cream was expensive, but it was worth it. Sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher it. I actually don't know what this is called or how it's pronounced. So we ate at the Cayo Caribe. I'm sorry, I don't want to mispronounce it. It was good. I had a shrimp empanada. It was cool. My dad had like corned beef croquettes, which was very interesting, but that's what he ordered. My mom ate them beans and rice. She said it was so good. She also had the shrimp tacos. I had like a stuffed avocado with vegetables and shrimp. I could have went without the shrimp. It was real fishy, but this restaurant was nice. It had a cool ambiance. Those fish scared me. They were live. They took me out. But it was nice in there. I really enjoyed it. They ate with the sign that said, "I live where you vacation." I said, okay, that's shade. But it was cute. Now moving on to the highlight of this day for me. So we went to Caribbean Beads, or Caribbean Gemstone, as a lot of people know it as. It's essentially like a jewelry making place. It has like clothes and dresses and stuff like that. But once again, you can also make jewelry here. They had a bunch of selections for like the type of charms and stuff like that that you could make essentially. But to the core, I'm a silver girly, so I already knew what I came there for. I was ready, prepared, okay? So I picked up my basket and I went to work. So once again, these are all like the charms and stuff. They literally had everything you could think of. Baby drums, seashells, everything. I wanted a more dainty chain, so that's what I found. I'm very, very indecisive. My mom is not. She knows she wants. She's a gold girly. Yeah. I was trying to put everything together. It didn't work. I didn't even leave with these. So please disregard. This is the lady putting everything together for me. These were my mom's options. This is her resizing it. My wrist is really, really small. So she resized it a few times. My total ended up being $25.85, which is super cheap to me. I think I had like 7 or 8 pendants. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I had 6 or 7. Yeah. But what ironically happened was that my mom's was more expensive than mine. And hers was super cute. She thought it wasn't going to be enough because she only had a few charms. But y'all let me know in the comments because I like this. Her total was $27.74. I'm assuming it was more because she got gold instead of silver. But you see how we complement each other so well? Silver and gold. This is cute. This is cute. So we took a little ukulele break, a little music break. It's your time to shine. So for the rest of the day, we ultimately just ended up walking around all of San Juan, kind of giving ourselves more of like a little thorough tour. But at the ukulele store, I picked up this mango, and it was the size of my head. The way I went to town, please, I forced that boy to cut that up for me. Bigger than my head, y'all. But if you know, you know. I'm having the time of my life. Moving on to day 2, this is the OOTD. We're in sunny weather. Well, it's cold where y'all are at. 0 below. Today was obviously a beach day, so we started off at the Ocean Social Club. I loved it, mind you. So once again, I'm going to post my last year's experience at Puerto Rico. The food was terrible. This restaurant really did it for me. Like, ocean views. Puerto Rico has great drinks anyways. But ocean views, great food, like this set the tone. Like literally it set the tone. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. It was windy that day, so it's like, I mean, that comes with if you sit by the ocean. So it's whatever, but yeah, I have 0 complaints. We're on the beach. How are you feeling?
Wonderful. Nothing like living the life.
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. So the day prior, I saw this little boy in Old San Juan with these birds, and I was so curious. But I found this dude on the beach that had his own birds, and I got to take a picture with him. I low-key finessed him. I got it for 10 instead of 20. Yeah. And from around the way, got to leave with something. Everybody on my Instagram was asking me what he said, like why he kissed at the camera. Like, he's right here. And he was just like, you're pretty, that's it. That's why he kissed at the camera. So we spent the rest of the day here literally till they took the chairs away and everything. So after 5, and we decided to get ourselves together, go take a shower, you know, go back to the Airbnb. And then we went to La Casita, which is like top 5 with ambiance. It was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. It was right off of the ocean. But the food was okay. I don't know. The rice and beans, my mama was right. That ate down. It was so good. I had fish tacos. They were very fishy. I don't know. My parents got chicken fingers and fries. 1, because they probably couldn't read the menu. 2, because they didn't know what else they wanted to get. I got plantains. I should have got sweet plantains. But this was pretty good. Good experience. Great customer service. I went back to Anita. I was fiending for that ice cream. Please. It was so good. All right, so moving on to day 3. I believe this is day 3 or 4. Honestly, I just feel like this little simple outfit. Hey, I got it for Christmas, and I was gonna save it for the gym, but I'm like, why not? Whip it out right now. I was gassed up. I was ready to get on that horse, okay? But yeah, we have a lot to do today. So we started our day at beach yoga. Our instructor is so nice. Like, she was so nice, so kind. The class ranges from like beginners to intermediate to professional. So it was very, very diverse. Same thing for the students that were in the class. Very wide range of skills. But yeah, the mats are $5. You could bring a beach towel, that's free. Once again, I'm going to post a video next week with the price breakdown and budget so that you guys will know moving forward, how much everything is, and you'll be able to factor that into your budget when you go to Puerto Rico. Whenever, when you come to the island. So like I said, we had everybody from intermediate to professionals in the class. She had people standing up on their head in there, okay? Doing their big one. And I was kind of jealous. I was trying to do it, but this older man was doing his thing though. Like he went from kind of, doing a handstand to a full-fledged handstand. I want to be that fit when I'm his age. I should have asked him, but I didn't want to pry. But yeah, once again, love this experience. She also came around with the sound ball. I didn't record that, but that was also a great and calming experience. I loved it. I will always recommend her class. Ever been this pissed off in my life? Why did a bird just on my head? Like literally on my head, bro.
Alex, think you're enjoying. Okay, you okay?
I'm about to throw up. Like, I'm about to throw the up. Like, that's crazy. I'm getting what the okay. So I was pissed, as you can see. But essentially, me and my parents were waiting for our table to be called for brunch. So we ended up just walking around Condado. We ended up sitting at this little park area, and I stood under a tree while my parents sat down on a bench. And I felt something fall on my head. And I'm like, oh, like maybe it was an acorn. Like maybe it was, girl, why would it be an acorn and you're on an island? Ain't no acorns falling from these trees. So I was like, okay, I touched my hair and I realized a bird took a smack in the middle of my head. I was pissed. Anyway, we finally got the call for our table for brunch. This was one of the most beautiful brunch restaurants I've been to in general. They also had $25 bottomless mimosas. Yeah, the service was great. The food was good. We had a very wide variety this day. I had brunch. My parents had lunch. If my mama could have took the plate with her, she would have. But there was something missing on my plate. And I thought that I was tripping, but it was the French toast. A stuffed strawberry French toast with like a strawberry sauce on top. It was like cheesecake. And I hate cheesecake, but this was so good. Melted in my mouth. After brunch, we took a super long drive. It was like an hour to the Caribali Rainforest, and we did horseback riding. So I'm not gonna lie, we were also late for this, but it's okay because everybody's on island time, so they're not, pressing you or anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, I got on my horse first, and I was low-key scared shitless. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I was so anxious, but I was. So I ended up getting off my horse, trying to like fake take care of my parents. I was, worried about them, but I was more worried about myself. But no, I did get off to make sure that they were okay, because my mama gets really anxious sometimes. So just, trying to make sure she was okay before we went in. My daddy was P though. Like, he was cool. He had a great time. We all had a great time, but off rip, like, he wasn't worried about anything. So I didn't have to worry about him. But regardless, this was like an hour-long tour. I also went ATV riding here last year. So that was a different experience. It was a different trail and everything. So I'm going to go over that in the next video, or in the next couple videos. But beautiful trail through the rainforest. It is 100 acres, I believe. We saw everything from wild ducks to wild cows. We also saw a zebra, which was kind of random because I'm like, I swear zebras are in Africa. But yeah, I was kind of confused, but it's okay. Anyway, beautiful tour, very thorough. It wasn't like a speaking tour, so it was calm. We were kind of just riding through the rainforest. But I'm not gonna lie, this dude was hilarious. Like, he was telling me how he could lay flat on the horse and do all these different tricks. And he ended up being from Philly. He's Puerto Rican. So it was so funny because we were talking about Philly cheesesteaks. But he helped me with all my content. I was really happy with this tour, especially because we kind of got to go at our own pace in general, and like the horses kind of got to go at their own pace. We stopped at the gift shop. On our way out, we also got a few refreshments, and then we went back to the B&B to get ready for the dinner from my mom. This was the look. It ate. So we had dinner at La Princesa, which was beautiful outside. Once again, this is also a restaurant that was in the heart of Old San Juan. Our Airbnb was about 10 minutes away from Condado and Old San Juan. So Uber rides was cheap, baby. I had a great time. I basically spent no money on Ubers, not gonna lie. The ambiance of the restaurant was pretty nice, especially for like where we were. They had live entertainment this night, which was dope. So if you know, you know, I am vegetarian, but sometimes for certain occasions, I will eat seafood and lamb chops. That's it. No red meat, no pork, no beef, nothing. But that lamb, I don't know what farm they got that off of, but that literally it ate. Overall, it was a beautiful night. My mom looked so beautiful. She was so happy, so I was happy. Moving on to, I don't know, I think this is our 4th or 5th day. I should have counted this before I started, but OOTD, I know why the unkies are so comfortable. These Birkenstocks, my toes were free. When I went to the Walmart in Puerto Rico, it was so interesting. I was like, wow. So I just had to record because I was like, this is so different. They had these beautiful flowers. Oh my goodness. Like they sell flowers like this in the Walmarts, like in America, obviously, like $5, $6, $10 bouquets. But these were like arrangements. We ended up going to Pene's for breakfast or brunch that day. This was so low key, like a spot that you would walk past, but it was so good. Like I was really surprised. I had breakfast tacos. My mom had an Impossible Burger, and my daddy had chicken fingers and fries again. Obviously, he's not impressed with the food anymore. He was over it. But this was another beach day. I got my pina colada in my pineapple. I was waiting on that. So
Yes, let the braids fly, honey. Let the braids fly.
had to do a photo op with my mommy. It was so cute. We ended up going to Fidela for dinner that night. It was busting. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. As you could see, it was people waiting outside. It was hella people inside. They cooked the pizzas. They hand cooked them, hand make them, everything from scratch. It really tasted like everything was from scratch. I had a seltzer that was really good. It was like a wine seltzer kind of. We also had this bread that was busting too. I don't know what it was. It had olive oil in it. I'm like, I don't know if that's why it's so good. I was confused. But we had this vegan pizza. My daddy had pepperoni. We didn't really mean to get a vegan pizza. We wanted cheese on it, but it's all right. That was really cheap for 3 people. $28.99. Moving on to our last and final day. I was pissed this day, but you see the cake? It was cute though. So we went to hold my bags, which I was like, I need to steal this. Like, this is a good business model, but that man took care of us. He gave us a deal for our luggage. He held our luggage until we were ready to, obviously pick it up. He had everything in there from canoes, bikes, a marry me sign. I was kind of confused about that, but I mind my business. So yeah, took care of us. We got waters and stuff.
Last day on the island. How's everyone feeling? Okay.
This was technically like our final and last beach day. We were just trying to soak everything up before we unfortunately had to go to the airport. So I snuck back onto the beach, with my acai bowl and stuff, while my parents were eating and all that. And yeah, maybe sadder, but it's okay. The sun's too bright, but my last day, I simply just wanted an acai bowl on the beach and some empanadas. So yeah, mission's about to be accomplished. Side note, I never seen this on an airplane. I really wanted to include this because I was so confused. But this concludes my vlog. See y'all next time for the budget.